that you have dialed is not available at present. Please leave your message after.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another In Gallery YouTube video. Today we're throwing it back to our first ever YouTube video and we're going to be doing a Q&A. We asked you guys over on Instagram to ask us as many questions or as weird of questions that you wanted to do in regards to us personally or the business, and you guys have not failed. So we're going to be starting off today's Q&A with the question of, what type of Pokemon do you think that you are? Let's go find Matt. Matt, start off this Q&A. If you were a Pokemon, what kind of Pokemon would you be?
Sceptile.
Okay, respectable. Personally, I think I'd be an Infernape or a Monferno, depending on what day of the week it is, really. Anything along that Chimchar bloodline, anything that's fiery and jumps around. It's pretty much me in a nutshell. Let's go check in with Reese. Reese, if you're a Pokemon, what Pokemon would you be?
Arcanine.
Okay, cool. Hey, look, if you're a Pokemon, what Pokemon would you be?
Squirtle.
Sweet. Rob, I forgot to ask you before. If you were any Pokemon, what Pokemon would you be?
Sandshrew.
A Sandshrew. Good choice. Okay. Alright, since Dale isn't here, Matt, I need you to substitute his answer. If Dale was a Pokemon, what Pokemon would Dale be?
I think he's got to be a Machamp, you know? The handiest of the handiest.
I think you're on something there. Okay, let's actually get into the serious questions. Getting into the real questions, I got them here on my phone. So, the two-pronged trident wants to know, what was the hardest part about setting up?
Ooh, I've got to say, probably hardest part about setting up, time management was a big one. Knowing where to put your time and energy, so you can get it efficient and everything. And then probably second on my mind is just trying to get the whole team in at the same time.
All right, man, I'm gonna have to completely agree with you on that one. I do believe that time management was the hardest part, and getting the whole team together was a very hard task for us to do. Didn't think it would be, but it was. We're all working full-time jobs elsewhere. Reese is in the distillery. I was working my office job. You were tattooing. Luke's still working retail. Getting everybody together was very difficult, but now the majority of the team are self-employed and fully employed here at Inc. and here full-time. Other than that, the hardest part was Dale shouting at me when I grabbed the wrong tool. That was pretty difficult, I'm not gonna lie. John Kid Artist wants to know if there are going to be any workshops coming up here at Inc. where you can learn to paint, sketch, draw, colour in the human face and other parts of the human anatomy.
So the first obvious one would be life drawing. How to capture the human anatomy in many different mediums. We will be setting up still life drawing classes so we can easily create some scenes where we could do some faces, masks, that kind of thing. And we will be further down the line doing drawing and painting classes. So it's an easy, simple process of doing instructions, breakdown of the human face and other such things. I have another great question here from James. How have you started an art scene? I don't know where to start where I live.
Starting an art scene is actually a lot easier than you may think it is. All you need to do is get a bunch of creatives, doesn't matter what medium they work with, music, paint, drawing, photography, video, like myself. Get them all together and start working on some projects, bring the community in, throw your content out onto the internet like we are, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and people will get attached to it. People love seeing everything that we do here, and they're going to love to see what you do at home as well. So let us know how it goes, because we're very interested in you starting your art scene. And if there's anything we can do to help, message us on Instagram. No, our events manager Dale isn't in right now, but can you give the people at home a spoiler as to when the next Walls Apart is going to be?
I don't want to release the dates just yet. We have an amazing lineup of artists that do want to get involved, but the reason we're taking a little bit longer on this one is we are looking for a female artist. We're looking for diversity, more challenges, that kind of thing, as we are very inclusive here. So if you guys know anyone or anyone watching wants to apply, hit us up, please.
Okay, so following on from that question, because I've just got a weird one now. If we got the people in this video to comment themes for the next Walls Apart, can we run it?
Of course.
Amelia doesn't have a question, but she did want to give you a message, Matt. She says, I don't have anything to ask. I just wanted to say you have a wonderful staff. You're all so welcoming. So thank you very much. We do appreciate that.
Very heartwarming.
I know you're the guy with the inside scoop. Let me know what's going on with the art supplies side of the business.
So we do have a few art supplies that you might have seen when you come into Inc, but as things are always changing, and I may as well let you in on the scoop, we're actually going to have all our art supplies that will be put in a vending machine. I think we're going to be doing it up, so if anyone remembers Short Circuit and Johnny 5, I think we're going to dress them up a little, so we'll have a new member of staff soon.
Ooh, keep an eye out on the Ink Instagram to stay up to date when we get Johnny 5. So I want to give a massive thank you to everybody that has asked us a question as a part of this Q&A over on Instagram. If you don't follow us already over there, check us out. We've got some really cool stuff over there and some very unique stuff that you guys probably haven't seen over on our YouTube, exclusively on Instagram. However, we do get asked a lot more questions on a daily basis here at Ink HQ, so who better to fill you in than our head of hospitality, Reese. Who'd have guessed? Found him in the basement. Reese, I got a few questions for you, mate, for this Q&A video.
Yeah, sure.
I want to know what's going on with the bar over the next few weeks, a few months, and potentially the next few years. What you got planned?
Okay, so the most immediate thing, I'm going to be announcing the cocktail bar, which is going to be cool. I'm getting the list put together now, getting some final fancy ingredients in for everyone, so that's going to be nice and tasty. In the next couple of months, so I'm actually going to be sitting down, hopefully with a local wine expert and bringing in a fine wine list. So there's going to be a lot of good tasty bits on the way. See, next year, I don't know, I think we're going to be seeing a lot of new faces, I think, over the next year, but they're all going to be very well trained. It's all going to be very good tasty bits, good drinks, maybe a few more snacky bits as well. We'll see how we go.
I am looking forward to it. And one last question for you. Give me a recommendation on a drink that we've got in the stockroom right now.
Party face.
Okay, tell me about it.
So, Bull House Brewery, so they're in Belfast in Ireland, and it's a West Coast IPA, but it's gorgeously fruity. Like, there's so many like grapefruit notes, a little bit of mango notes in there as well. It's dangerously drinkable and selling really well. Definitely going to be getting from that brewery again. It's fantastic.
And I believe Mr. Curator is on the roof to ask my final question to Luke. Over the next few weeks, what's going to be happening with the gallery?
So Primer will be closing and there'll be a more commercial route that we will be going down. So if you would like to learn more information, check out our Instagram.
All the more reason to follow us over on Instagram. Thank you, Luke.
Are you still?
Now we're at that point of the video again, guys. I'm sorry, but this is the end. If you want to get your name on this fantastic list of people, then all you need to do is join the Incorporate. So head on over to www.inkgallery.co.uk/join. They're the amazing people that support us on a monthly basis, and we really do appreciate them. So check it out, see what perks you can get, and we'll see you next week for another Ink video. Peace.